She pays the landlord and tells him that her husband is no longer with them. The young boy takes a tour of the apartment complex. He hears something and walks into an apartment and finds a dead man. He yells until his mom shows up, and the young boy tells her that the dead man is still talking to him. And now we're back on the island. Sawyer radios Miles and tells him to erase the tape of them leaving with young Ben. Miles starts, but he gets interrupted by Horace, who has an errand for Miles that's part of his circle of trust. Horace asks him to take a bag out to Rudzinski in a remote location that's in hostile territory. Miles does, and he learns the bag is actually a body bag. Rudzinski and two Dharma crew drag out a dead body and tell Miles to take it back to Horace. He won't tell Miles what happened. We see Miles visiting his dying mother. His mother won't tell him anything about his father, other than he's dead and someplace Miles will never find him. Miles returns to Horace and gets further orders to take the body to Dr. Chang at the Orchid. Hurley has already signed out Miles' van to take out some ham and cheese sandwiches to the Orchid. Because Hurley is stubborn and refuses to give up the van, Miles agrees to go with him. Roger Linus returns to the hospital to find out that his son's gone. Juliet and Kate do their best to hide what really happened. He storms off to call Horace. Later, Kate sits down with Roger and tries to give him hope, but all she does is make him think that she knows more about his missing son than she's telling him. Hurley discovers the dead body. He wants to know how the guy died, and Miles lets him know that he was just digging a ditch when suddenly his feelings shot through his skull. Hurley promises to keep Miles' secret safe because he can also talk to dead people. Hurley thinks his power is cooler than Miles because he can play chess with dead people. Miles and Hurley arrive at the Orchid, and Dr. Chang isn't happy that Hurley came along and knows about the dead body.
Dude, that guy's a total douche.
That douche is my dad.
Naomi recruits Miles by getting him to read a dead body. The dead man was bringing documents to Charles Widmore about the Oceanic 815 fake wreckage. After this successful reading, Miles says that he doesn't want any part of a special mission until Naomi offers him $1.6 million. Hurley only wants to get Miles and his dad to bond. Hurley asks when Miles figured out that Dr. Chang was his dad.
Third day we were here, I was online at the cafeteria and my mother got in line behind me.
Hurley and Miles drive Dr. Chang to Rudzinski, and Hurley keeps trying to get Miles and his dad to bond. When they get to where Rudzinski is, a worker is putting the serial number on a piece of metal. 4, 8, 15, 16, 23, 42. Hurley instantly recognizes this as the hatch for the Swan Station. Shortly after accepting Naomi's offer, Miles is picked up by a dark van. The man inside is Bram, who is also Ilana's right-hand man who crashed on the island on Algeria Flight 316. He asks Miles what's in the shadow of the statue, and reveals that Widmore is a bad man, and he's working against him. Bram promises to tell Miles all about his dad. Miles refuses because all he cares about is money. Later that night, Phil stops by Sawyer's house to show him that he has a videotape that Miles didn't erase. It shows Sawyer as being the man who took young Ben. Sawyer knocks him out and asks Juliet to get some rope. Miles gets annoyed with Hurley's questions about his dad, so he steals Hurley's diary to see what's so secretive. He reads a few pages of a script that takes place on Hoth. Hurley's idea is to write The Empire Strikes Back. Hurley uses the story of Luke Skywalker and his inability to talk to his father to convince Miles to give his dad a second chance. Miles goes by to watch his dad read to baby Miles a story. Miles starts to cry when his dad gets a telephone call and walks out of the house. He sees Miles and says, "Hey, I need you." Miles is moved, but learns that they're just picking up a group of scientists from Ann Arbor.
Hey, can I get a hand with this?
Yeah, sure. Dan.
Hey, Miles. Long time no see.